Howdy do.
Howdy.
So, I wrote this song called Scared Shitless, because that was the theme. And this is actually a song I've been meaning to write for quite some time, but I just didn't really know how to go about it. I was missing that spark, because I wanted to write a song about my job. And I work at Mercy Hospital in the endoscopy department. And I didn't really know how to go about writing the song, but when he said the word scared shitless, it suddenly made sense. Hopefully one day I can quit that job and just do music. But until then. I wake up in the morning and put on my scrubs. Ride my bike to work while the sun comes up. I walk in, clock in, set up my room, hook up some water bottles and some suction tubes. I grab a new thing of lube and some purple gloves. If you've heard of colonoscopies, you've heard of us. Yeah, we working butts. We gotta stay strong, cause we working with these assholes all day long. Literally entering the dark side of the moon. And the day before the procedure, the patient must consume one of the worst cocktails ever made. To have you blowing up your commode like a grenade. I'm talking boom. You'll be shitting out water and there's no way around it. I'm afraid that you gotta clean out your bowels. So bring out your towels, and when it begins, you're gonna scream out some vowels like A, fucking E, fucking I, oh fucking you, and sometimes Y. So here's to your fear, bottoms up, cause tomorrow we'll be looking in your butt. Most of these patients are scared shitless. I know cause I am their witness. That's why we sedate them with the quickness. They don't wanna be awake when we stick this colonoscope into their rectum. All we're trying to do is to protect them from cancer, polyps, ulcers, or bogus colitis and diverticulosis. We're going where no one has gone before, but then again, nowadays, I guess you can't be sure. Either way, we're trying to prolong your life, so be a good patient and roll on your side. Close your eyes, the doc knows what's best, and if you feel some pressure, just take some slow, deep breaths. It'll all be over in a minute. One last push to the cecum, and then we'll be finished. We'll get a good look on the way back. Our scopes are high def, our screens are way flat. A little water and some suction to remove debris, cause if there's poo on a polyp, then we might not see. Me, personally, operate the gadgets that go through the scope, but don't worry, I practice balloons, snares, needles and clips, gold probe stents, tomes and forceps, shit'll cauterize a bleeding site, dilate a stricture. I could get graphic, but I'm sure you get the picture. Retroflex, and we're out, and we urge you to fart. That's about the time you wake up and ask when we're gonna start. Most of these patients are scared shitless. That's why we sedate them with the quickness. They don't wanna be awake when we thick this colonoscope into their rectum. All we're trying to do is to protect them from cancer, polyps, ulcers, or bogus colitis and diverticulosis. 50 years old is the age to be for your very first screening colonoscopy. Unless, of course, there's a family history, in which case you better hurry up and visit me. Before we get consent from the patient, we explain possible complications such as bleeding or even perforation or an adverse reaction to the sedation. But that's very unlikely, so just sign your name on the line and you'll be fine, alrighty? I've known many survivors and the only thing that's changed is their intake of fiber. Remember to hold your Plavix and aspirin. Blood thinners make accidents happen. No solids today, but fall liquids the way to go. And trust me, once we're in there, we'll know. They all say the prep is the worst. If you like salt water, it might quench your thirst. So raise your glass up, go lightly, and cheers. And if it all looks good, we'll see you back in 10 years. Most of these patients are scared shitless. I know cause I am their witness. That's why we sedate them with the quickness. They don't wanna be awake, and when we stick this colonoscope into their rectum, all we're trying to do is to protect them from cancer, polyps, ulcers, or bogus colitis and diverticulosis. Rob Deez! Thank you. I have non-medical songs as well. Check me out on the Google.